Good morning. I saw the comments, okay? And I just want to say this. I had to write it down because I want to get my thoughts together. It's not that I don't disagree with y'all. Let me make that clear. It's not that I don't disagree with y'all. It's just I think it's a bad idea to add to the toxicity, even if you're just sprinkling on a little parsley. I am finally post-abusive relationship, and I've been in the therapy. I've been doing the work, going through phones. It's just not worth the trouble, especially if you know there's something there. If you're in an abusive, if you're in an abusive relationship anyway, you don't know how they react to you doing that. I also don't think it's a good idea to put yourself through the torture of finding out things you already know in the spirit of retaliation. Like for me, privacy is something I've grown to value in my healing journey. Violating someone else's privacy wouldn't feel good to me today. I'll say that. Or like someone else said in the comments, for closure. Only we can give ourselves closure. I mean, I don't think we need to creep and snoop in order to do that. Like, just the thought of doing it reminds me of how desperate I was to find answers and stay in or leave, this person that was treating me like shit when I could have just trusted myself and left. However, I will say, honoring my story and my experience means I have to be compassionate towards that woman who couldn't help but check the phone. Like, I know, y'all, trust me, I know, trust me, I know. I am reminiscing now on all the times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because at one point they gave me their password and was like, yeah, because they was trying to prove that they were trustworthy. And they were just like, yeah, you could go, but they didn't like that either. So it was just like, so what you want me to do? Like, what's up? I was like desperate for these answers. I was, he was making me feel crazy. I had to figure out what was going on. I get it. But eventually I got tired of hurting myself. And looking didn't make him stop lying. It didn't make him stop cheating. It didn't make him stop manipulating me. It didn't make him stop abusing me. I just had more triggering shit to work through in therapy. Like, yes, now we know for sure the truth. I know now. I saw it with my own eyes. I know more than I asked for. I got more than I planned to get from looking. But now I have to purge all this shit out of my system. Now I have to unsee all this shit. But I wouldn't be where I am today, also, had I just left. I honestly would have been still wondering. And unfortunately, that's one of the things that kept me in a cycle where I didn't find out the truth. And because I didn't know the truth for sure, he would use that against me and manipulate me. And I would be like, okay, we could try this again. So, again, I'm not saying I disagree with y'all, because it did, in a sick sense, help me, like, move on, because it's like, you're lying to my face, but I'm seeing what you're doing. My only advice is, if you plan to leave and don't want them to throw anything in your face and get wrapped up in some dumbass argument of who's more wrong, just trust your gut and don't look. Just don't. It's really, like, I can only speak for me. It worked out in my favor to just to do what I did. Like, I went through the phone, I saw what I saw, and I was able to leave, like, with a clear, not a completely clear conscience, because there was so much lying. I had to be a mom, but I don't know where I left off. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't disagree. Okay. Publicly, I am just making sure that I say, and I make sure that I'm getting my point across, that objectively, it's still a violation of their privacy. Do what you will. Do what you need to do. I did what I needed to do, and I'm grateful for what I became, and I'm grateful for who I am today because of it. So, that's all I'm saying. I don't disagree. I'm just saying, it's not worth it. It's just, it's really not. Like, I know what I know. I can't tell my full story, but it's, I mean, I guess it is because I wouldn't be where I am today without it. But it's just like, also, I don't know, bro. Like, do what you want, but I said what I said.